From the Song of Hiawatha by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Out of childhood into manhood, now had grown my Hiawatha, skilled in all the crafts of hunters, learned in all the lore of old men, in all youthful sports and pastimes, in all manly arts and labors, swift afoot was Hiawatha. He could shoot an arrow from him and run forward with such fleetness that the arrow fell behind him. Strong of arm was Hiawatha. He could shoot 10 arrows upward, shoot them with such strength and swiftness that the 10th had left the bowstring ere the first to earth had fallen. He had mittens, Minjeka one, magic mittens made of deerskin. When upon his hands he wore them, he could smite the rocks asunder. He could grind them into powder. He had moccasins enchanted, magic moccasins of deerskin. When he bound them round his ankles, when upon his feet he tied them, at each stride a mile he measured. Much he questioned old Nokomis of his father Megikewis, learned from her the fatal secret of the beauty of his mother, of the falsehood of his father, and his heart was hot within him. Like a living coal his heart was. Then he said to old Nokomis, I will go to Majikewis, see how fare with my father, at the doorways of the west wind, at the portal of the sunset. From his lodge went Hiawatha, dressed for travel, armed for hunting, dressed in deerskin shirt and leggings. Richly wrought with quills and wampum, on his head his eagle feathers, round his waist his belt of wampum. In his hand his bow of ashwood, strung with sinews of the reindeer. In his quiver oaken arrows, tipped with jasper, winged with feathers. With his mittens, Minjeka one, with his moccasins enchanted. Warning, said the old Nokomis, go not forth, O Hiawatha, to the kingdom of the west wind, the realms of Majikewis, lest he harm you with his magic, lest he kill you with his cunning. But the fearless Hiawatha heeded not her women's warning. Forth he strode into the forest, at each stride a mile he measured. Lurid seemed the sky above, lurid seemed the earth beneath him. Hot and close the air around him, filled with smoke and fiery vapors, as of burning woods and prairies, for his heart was hot within. Like a living coal his heart was, so he journeyed westward, let the fleetest deer behind him, let the antelope and bison, cross the rushing Escanaba, crossed the mighty Mississippi, past the mountains of the prairie, past the land of crows and foxes, past the dwellings of the Blackfeet, came unto the Rocky Mountains, to the kingdom of the west wind, where upon the gusty summit sat the ancient Majikewis,